What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am your host, Juju, and this right here is a bonus episode that I am giving you guys. This is JuJu's take on what's been going on in the NBA and the NFL. And I have to like literally get this ish off my chest for real. So let's get right into this, all right? So, how am I going to do this first? Okay, so number one, let me just get this out the way. So, right now, to me, one of the biggest headlines that's circulating in the NFL, quarterback Dak Prescott. And if you aren't aware, him and his wife, well, ex fiance, sorry about that, Sarah Jane Ramos, who is 32, they called off their engagement. And at first, there was rumors circulating that they called off their engagement because she didn't want to sign a prenup. But according to TMZ, they basically said that that was a lie. But according to the New York Post, right? They said that the ex-fiance was experiencing infidelity issues with, Dak, and how basically he was using incognito social media profiles. My message to Dak is this. So you're trying to tell me, hear me nice and clearly. You're trying to fucking tell me you fucked up your chances of getting the only potential ring that you could have, like right now in your life right now, in your career right now, because the ring, you don't have no ring from no team, nothing. You was on your way to get a marital ring and that didn't happen. So what the fuck is going on? And then on top of that, like, you trying to tell me you've been doing this shit all this time? If it's true, you've been doing this shit all this time and this is why you can't perform 100% on the fucking field? It's wild. It's sad. And the fact that the Cowboys be paying you what they be paying you, it's ridiculous because you are so, it seems like how, with all this stuff, this information that's coming out right now, it's like, damn, son, how can you really be focused on, the outside life? And then when it comes time for you to do your job, you still be fucking falling behind. And now I could fucking finally understand, like, because you on your bullshit on the outside, on the outside lifestyle. And I just like, you know what, Dak, just please get it together. Please, 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 just get it together because it's very much unnecessary. And you should want to, like, want to be better than that to even be having this type of news circulating on the internet, on the blogs. It's just very degrading for yourself, for your family. I do wish, Dak the best. I wish his, ex fiance, the mother of his children, the best. I hope they can, co parent and, just move on, honestly. Because what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Anywho's, okay, so next up, to the NFL, to the NFL. Before that, I say that March Madness is going crazy right now. So shout out to all the college teams that are doing it. Not really into the college basketball, but they're doing their thing. So shout out to them. Now, yes, the NBA. Let's go to the NBA. So first and foremost, so Kate Cunningham, first I want to wish him a fast recovery because he was diagnosed with a collapsed lung. So if you don't know, the Pistons right now are leading the Eastern Conference with the record of 50 and 19. Cade is expected to miss it like an extended period of time, like at least 8 games. He will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. That's what ESPN said. But at the end of the day, I wish him a fast recovery. It doesn't seem like he might be in the run, no more for that MVP. And speaking of MVP, I really hope they do give it to Jalen Brown. Not to say I have anything against SGA, but I feel like Jalen Brown really, he should get it in a different sense because it's not like, in my opinion, this is how I look at it. Jalen Brown and the Celtics have really been doing this without Tatum. And I don't know why they rushed Tatum back. He keeps saying that, he's fine. They cool with that. I'm not even going to get on that because that's a different topic. Right. I'm not going to touch on that topic right now about Tatum. But at the end of the day, Jalen Brown has really been pulling this team. The team has been helping him. They just really been doing really amazing. And I think with OKC, SGA, he's doing what he's always been doing, like Jalen Brown always been doing what he's been doing. But this season's really hit different. Not starting the season with Tatum at all and bringing them this far without Tatum has been an amazing thing to see him do. And to be honest, when SGA was out for his little break, when, he was recovering, this, fucking OKC was still doing it, still winning games. So I feel like SGA, yeah, like, it's nothing that you really gotta prove. And I feel like, with the NBA, they should like, basically give that to Jalen Brown. I feel like it's well deserved. He definitely deserves that. He definitely, definitely deserves that. So hopefully he does get that. Next, so the NBA and Coca-Cola, they announced their new partnership deal, bringing Sprite back as the league's official global soft drink. Obey your thirst. So that's something good because why did y'all fuck it up in the first place? Right. Another thing is, so if you guys aren't aware about the NBA with their expansion, um with Las Vegas and Seattle. If you don't know, Seattle was the team before Seattle Supersonics, the team that drafted Kevin Durant. They ended up moving that team over, not say the team, but yeah, the team over to OKC, and they've been there ever since. And Seattle just been without a basketball team, but they are, they hold it down for the Seattle Seahawks. But as far as NBA, they are basketball lists. I think it would be good to basically expand that, expand the NBA, the teams to Las Vegas and Seattle. In my personal opinion, I think it would just be good to have the extra teams to get more players in the league because I feel like the amount of players that are, enrolling in the draft and stuff like that, I feel the teams that we have now is how many more people can you put on there, my guy? Like, how many more players can you put? And then not to say it like that, it would just be good. It would just be good for the brand. But the thing with that is, if that does happen, because the board meeting is supposed to take effect later on in March, I think it's like the 26th or the 27th of this month. If that does get into place, if that's put into place and they vote for that, most likely the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies will basically move over to the East to balance out the teams in the NBA. And that right there, I feel like is whack because what? That don't even sound right nor make sense. But that's not my area of expertise. So hopefully they figure that out as soon as possible. The next thing I want to speak about is the Lakers. The Lakers, the Lakers, the Lakers. So on Wednesday, the Lakers played the Rockets and they beat them 124 to 116. Luka Doncic had 40 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 rebound off from a triple double. LeBron pulled in 30 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and LeBron was 13 for 14, missed one shot. Incredible that night. Kevin Durant, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, scored 2 points in the first half, and accumulated 16 points in the second half. Goon had 27 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, and Thompson had 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. Okay, let's just stop right here. I just want to talk about Kevin Durant. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Kevin Durant real quick because what the fuck is 18 motherfucking points? Huh? What is that? Like anytime that I feel like I see like my OGs play, I feel like they should play with everything on the damn line. Like honestly, it is such an amazing thing, like amazing. It's such an amazing thing to see, just say for instance, when I see the Lakers versus Golden State and I see that Steph Curry, I know me, Steph Curry fan, number one fan at that, ride with my Warriors, right? And they playing, I feel like not for nothing, the team and the players know know within themselves like this is a game we're not going back down on anything. When you see players like Kawhi, Damian Lillard, like whoever your OGs you may consider your OGs are, whoever, right? Kevin Durant is one of them. Okay, Kevin Durant is one of them. 18 points. What is the issue? Because at one point in time, when they call us Sengun in to come on the court, it looked like you had an issue. And my thing is, what is the issue? Because I don't know, was you scared to basically play the first half? Because I'm really trying to understand right now, really what the issue is. And the reason why I ask that is because that ever since Kevin Durant has left the Golden State Warriors, his life has been in shambles. Literally. You get what I'm saying? I don't even remember what the issue was between him and the Warriors that he wanted to leave. I don't even think there was an issue. My only best guess, okay? This is just my opinion. Because I feel like everybody doesn't get along with Draymond. I love Draymond Green. I don't know if their relationship, because it just seems like people who have issues with Draymond, they just no longer be on the team. Jordan Poole no longer on the team. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm just really trying to understand what the issue is. You wanted to leave Golden State, you left Golden State. Got to the Nets. When it came to the playoffs, Boston smoked y'all. Then you said you wanted to go to Phoenix. You went to Phoenix. That didn't work out. Now you sitting there saying that you want to go, that you wanted to go to the Rockets. That didn't work out. It's not working out, basically. It's not working out. Not saying that didn't work out because you're still there. It's not working out. You don't even look happy on the court or anything of that caliber. That's one. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is exactly you're looking for when you're going to these teams. I feel like we know, or in my opinion, I know that Kevin Durant doesn't come across as like the top leader when he's on the team, and that's fine. But the thing is, when you are on teams where you are the superstar, the main superstar, you cannot go on the court and make these type of vast decisions that, you know what? Okay, well, what y'all really expecting from me? Like, I'm Kevin Durant. We know that you're Kevin Durant, so show us that you're Kevin Durant. I just feel like he needs to just come on home to the Golden State Warriors. I feel like he will be more at peace. We could just use you to just pass the ball and shoot. You didn't got to worry about anything. You don't got to worry about, okay, if we got four players out, you don't have to be the main person. So therefore they won't question you. I'm tired of seeing Kevin Durant in situations where like we know the type of player that he is, but yet and still in some situations we looking at him like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is there something going on? Like, I really don't understand, but this is the issue that we need to figure out ASAP, immediately, as soon as possible. Okay. Then continuing on the Lakers, by the way, after they played the Rockets, they played the next day, they ended up playing the Miami Heat, which is, one of the teams that LeBron used to play for back in the day. And this guy, Luka Doncic, scored 60 motherfucking points. Do you hear me? When I was watching this game, the Miami Heat was up 10 plus on the Lakers. And I was going for Miami because you know me. I'm sorry. Listen, I stay true. Stay true. I was going for Miami. I'm like, oh, Miami got this in the bag. All right, cool. And I'm just watching the game. Lakers is just creeping up, creeping up. And this boy Luca is just hitting and hitting and hitting. Okay. Basically, Luka Doncic scored 100 points in 2 days in 2 games. Like, my brother, you ain't tired? Like, you ain't tired? Luca is looking the fuck good. And right now, I know Dallas is sad. Sad right now. Okay. For the mistake that Nico made, and extra sad that the fact that they thought that they was going to get a shooter in return, Klay Thompson. And this is and that's who they got, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is a shooter, but if you understand, you understand. Like at the end of the day, like Klay Thompson is not putting that pain in Dallas right now. That boy is pussy whipped right now. That's what's going on with Klay Thompson. So I don't know what the fuck they thought that was going to happen. It's just not happening right now. Um, and it's crazy because I guess it was no 83 Bam that night because not too long ago, Bam scored 83 points, made history. Okay. And then you trying to tell me you don't even have what? Like not 40? If I'm not mistaken, Bam had 28 points. Like what the fuck is really going on here? So you trying to tell me that you allow Luka Doncic to basically outscore, damn near outscore part of your starters. Like that shit is bonkers. And I don't know what type of coaching mechanism they had going on, but it didn't work because what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know, Miami. Y'all gonna really have to do better to be playing games like that. Like, never let no team come in y'all home and then try to play like that in y'all face. That's like a big no-no. Definitely not. If anything, I'm gonna foul the shit out of this nigga. Make sure this nigga do not get no more shots. You get what I'm and I just think that, sometimes teams have to be aware of that. Like, this is how I look at it. If you know this nigga Luca is a beast, how come y'all not really defending him? Like You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes the coaches will basically say, "Well, don't really defend the shooter because let him score as many shots." Because everybody else, they'll get tired or everybody else can't, make all them shots. And then the niggas show that, oh wow, niggas gave us just 60 right now. And with a win, not with a loss, with a win. You have to rethink things like that because that just can absolutely happen. And if you're trying to be on your way into like for Miami, strictly for Miami, if you're trying to go somewhere in this whole playoff situation, you cannot let shit like that happen because basically the Lakers exposed y'all for exactly for these type of things. We are approaching playoff season, and the more that these teams are out here doing ridiculous shit on the court, okay, be aware for the playoff time. And remember, Juju said it. I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you right now, this playoff shit, y'all gonna be listen because that like let's speak on it. To be honest, I don't think certain teams is gonna make it out the East or the West. The teams that other people might other people might go for. But honestly, I feel like Miami's probably gonna be one of the teams that's gonna really make it far because they really are that grind hard team. Like that's just who they are. They have an amazing coach, Coach Spo. I feel like they're gonna make it pretty far. I give it to them second round for Miami. Second round for Miami. Like for real. Because right now they are what, number 8? And listen, if they was to do the play in, the Magic, the 76ers, and the Hornets, listen, the Miami Heat is coming out of that. All right. And if they end up being number 8 because they lose to the Magic and gotta play again, which I highly doubt, they'll play the Pistons. And not for nothing, like I really feel like the Pistons are not gonna make it far. I mean, I think they're a great team this year, and nobody's seen them coming and so forth. But to be honest, I really do think that, this is their first year, like really, getting all the adrenaline feeling, with the hype and everything. Cause before it's like, okay, we didn't see them. So now they're here, or people got a taste of them. Now everyone has gotten a taste of them all season. I don't know if the playoffs is going to be as easy for them. Even if they do if it was to go that way and they beat Miami, just say for an example, and they go on to the next round, okay, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But my top 3 teams that I wish to make it out the East right now would be the Celtics, the Heat, and just because I love Philly, of course, they have to go up there. So Celtics, Heat, and Philly, I really hope they make it. But y'all probably gonna listen to this like, I know she's fucking wild. He's bugging. Like, I'm sorry because I'm not a Knicks fan. Not Cavaliers. I'm sorry. I was done with the Cavaliers when they traded Darius Garland. That I was done when they did that and got James Harden with Donovan Mitchell. 2 chuckers on the court is crazy. It's crazy. Holding the ball too. And love to shoot a 3. Another one. But anyways, yeah. But yes, I mean for the West, y'all already know I want my team to make it out so bad, the Golden State Warriors. But for the West, for my top 3 picks, I'm gonna do Golden State because I'm never gonna be fake. The Nuggets and the Spurs for sure. I'm not gonna go for no OKC. I'm not gonna go for no Lakers. Timberwolves. Sorry, I love all these teams and everything, but I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen this time. Got to stay true to my blue, and that's Golden State, blue and gold. There we go, or yellow, however y'all want to put it. But yes, 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 yes. But yes, that is all of my tea that I have to get off my chest right now. Just keep in mind, this is a bonus episode because I like just to give y'all a little razzle dazzle. Keep in mind, next week, Tuesday, another episode will be released. Okay. I just want to say thank you guys for always tuning. If you do, thank you for tuning in, listening, giving your time to me, your ears, actually. And soon, very much soon, you'll be able to see the face. Okay. So thank you guys. I'm your host, Juju, and this is Court Talk So Walk.